Hey everybody, how's everybody doing out there? So I just wanted to talk about being new at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and feeling like you're getting nowhere and getting discouraged. So, first off, I want to congratulate my husband for getting his first stripe on his white belt, and that is a huge accomplishment. And that's kind of where I want to take this. You know, when you're new, you don't know anything. You know, you want to learn, you want to get good. You're going to class, you know, you're learning stuff, and you still feel like you're getting nowhere. And so what I've heard and what I've experienced is frustration with not knowing certain fundamental things. When I was a white belt, I would just get smashed, and it was very discouraging. And then I would ask questions and ask what they were doing, and they would show me, and then I would do it, and I would do it on other people, and I would get better. You know, I remember being like a beginner and learning a triangle. I have a picture of me even. And, like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, dude. I was just told what to do, but I didn't understand why. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, we're going to learn this. And that's just how it was, okay? So I was rolling with, or practicing with someone. We're practicing, like, mount escapes. And, like, he was saying that this is the worst position. It's a terrible position, but like this guy couldn't like get out of it. So he was like, I don't know. They just scoot up, and next thing you know, my arms are crossed and I'm tapping because, you know, my face is getting smashed. And dude, that just, you know, it happens until you learn how to react. And that comes with time and practice. When he was learning like these frames in the fundamental class, it just opened his eyes. He was like super stoked to have something to work with when it comes time for open mat in regular class. And that brings me to, if you are new at Jiu-Jitsu and you're getting frustrated and feeling like you are getting nowhere, or if you're just a beginner and your school offers fundamental classes, I highly suggest you take those fundamental classes so you'll learn your basics on how to move. That will kind of help alleviate the frustration of being in a regular class and just getting your fucking ass smashed. I highly suggest getting with someone with more experience. Literally, you have to do that if you don't have a fundamentals class. I'm not trying to give up on this, you know what I mean? So I want to learn, I want to get better. And so that's the mindset to have. You want to learn, be open-minded, and get better. The more tools you have, the better. Asking lots of questions, dude. Don't be embarrassed, okay? Also, looking up videos, which I am a total nerd about, and so is my husband too. Like, we both nerd out on like martial art videos and like jiu-jitsu videos and catch wrestling videos. Those are always fun. And just talking to others like that have more experience in your school that like are also like nerds about like jiu-jitsu, the ones that are like always talking about like you know, I'm talking about myself and my husband. So, you know, people that'll nerd out, you can learn from, like, you know, so that's what I did. I learned from a lot of the people that have more experience than me. Talk to your coach. Roll with your coach. When you go to other areas, I highly suggest training at other gyms. Like, it's really cool to, like, know people around the community everywhere. Training at other gyms is always fun. It can help, like, with fighting through, like, social anxiety. I can remember as like a more experienced white belt learning like an Ezekiel choke, and I had gone to a gym that I visit when I go visit my mom, and I got one of the other white belts in like an Ezekiel choke from guard, and it was freaking awesome, dude. You know, it's like, and they're like, what was that? I was like, it's an Ezekiel choke. And a more experienced person taught me that, and I handed it down. That's what it's all about, dude. And so when you feel discouraged, like I can remember Chris talking about like being able to do like a certain drill on one side and not the other, and he got so frustrated. He's like, I'm just never gonna be able to do that. And I'm like, And then next thing you know, a few months later, we're doing it, and boom, I'm like, hey, remember when you said you couldn't do that? Look at you now, dude. So, and also recognizing those things yourself too, knowing like, oh, I couldn't do that before, and now I can, or, or talk about it with your coach. Anyway, I'm carrying on. I'm just a nerd for grappling, and I get started and I can't stop. I want to keep going and talking about it. And all I can say is if you're feeling discouraged and you feel like you're getting nowhere and you want to give up, don't give up. It will click and it will happen. Trust me. You're going to get smashed. You're going to get hurt. But in the end, you're going to come out stronger. And celebrate your victories so that, with yourself, so that you can remind yourself that you are getting better and you can get better, and to not give up so easily. So anyway, congratulations on the first stripe to my husband, and anybody else out there that's getting their first stripe or getting promoted, congratulations. Have a good rest of the day, everybody. Don't let fear hold you back or keep you down.